For years, Donna Derby has been admired as the elegant, composed, and effortlessly radiant woman standing beside the ever-popular Bradley Walsh. Their partnership has long been celebrated, two people whose warmth and humor feel almost timeless. But recently, a deeply personal storm has been unfolding behind their famously cheerful smiles, a storm that few outside their closest circle even suspected. The truth began quietly, in the way all life-changing moments do. Donna had been dealing with unusual fatigue and discomfort, nothing dramatic, nothing that would alert fans or colleagues, but enough for her family to worry. After encouragement from Bradley, she finally agreed to see specialists. What followed was a series of tests, appointments, and long conversations with professionals, conversations that brought news no family ever wishes to hear. Donna was facing a serious illness. Not the kind you simply push through or ignore. The kind that requires courage, time, and unwavering support. At first, there was hope that things were manageable, that early detection meant an easier path. But the more her medical team explored, the more the situation revealed itself to be complicated, challenging in ways that demanded strength from every member of the Walsh family. Donna kept the truth quiet while she processed it herself. She sat with the news, absorbing it with the calmest expression she could manage, even though inside her heart felt full of questions. She didn't want Bradley panicking. She didn't want Barney worrying. She just wanted a moment to breathe before sharing the weight of it. But Bradley knew. He has always known her better than anyone. When Donna finally opened up, the man known for his humor and unbreakable spirit was visibly shaken. He wasn't angry. He wasn't dramatic. He was heartbroken. Friends say he held onto her hands for what felt like hours, quietly trying to understand how someone so strong, so bright, so full of life could be facing something so daunting. The revelation changed everything: their schedules, their routines, their priorities. Suddenly, the busy world of British television felt far less important. Bradley began stepping back from commitments, turning down opportunities, and carving out space in his hectic career to be where he knew he needed to be, right beside Donna. And Donna, even while facing her own internal battles, continued being the heartbeat of their home. That's who she is. A woman with a smile that reassures, a calmness that steadies the room, and a humor that makes even the hardest days feel survivable. Friends said she would often joke about her situation, making lighthearted comments just to ease Bradley's worries. But the reality remained. The path ahead was going to be long, demanding, and emotionally heavy. As treatments began, life at the Walsh household transformed. Normal routines were replaced with appointments, adjustments, and days where rest became the priority. Evenings that once echoed with laughter and family dinners became softer, quieter, more reflective. Yet through all these changes, something remarkable happened. Their bond, already admired by so many, deepened in ways neither expected. Bradley became Donna's constant companion. He carried her bags, he organized her notes, he learned how to prepare meals she found comforting. He stayed awake late into the night researching everything he could, determined to understand every part of her journey so she would never feel lost in it. And Donna, despite the difficulty, never stopped being herself. She teased him when he got too serious. She reminded him to take breaks. She made him laugh during long waiting room hours, and she insisted, firmly, that he not blame himself for anything happening to her. Their son Barney stepped in as well, offering the kind of steady, loving presence that only a devoted child can. He drove them to appointments, picked up groceries, and filled the home with jokes and warmth. Some days he'd sneak in little surprises for his mother, a favorite dessert, a small gift, or even just a silly drawing to bring light into her day. As the family adjusted to their new reality, word eventually reached the public. Fans across the UK were stunned. Donna, always elegant, always radiant, had never shown a hint of struggle during public appearances. The news felt unreal to many. Social media flooded instantly with messages of love and support. Donna has always been the quiet strength of that family, one fan wrote. She deserves all the love in the world. Another said, Bradley has made us laugh for decades. Now it's our turn to lift him and Donna up. The outpouring of affection touched the Walsh family more deeply than anyone expected. Donna, characteristically humble, was genuinely moved by the wave of encouragement. Bradley, usually the joker, was seen quietly scrolling through messages late into the night, grateful for every kind word. Doctors, too, remarked on Donna's resilience. They admired her determination, her optimism, and her willingness to find moments of laughter even during difficult days. They noted that her positivity wasn't just admirable, it helped her more than anyone could fully measure. And Bradley felt that same inspiration. Those close to him say he has undergone a complete shift in perspective, valuing family time above everything else. Coffee dates in the kitchen became more precious than any red carpet event. Quiet walks together meant more than any television appearance. He began documenting little memories, saving photos, writing notes, treasuring every moment. But don't mistake their story for tragedy. This is a story of love. Deep, unwavering, beautifully human love. A story of the woman who shaped Bradley into the man fans adore. The woman's grace has carried their family through triumph and heartache. The woman's strength continues to amaze everyone around her. And it's a story of a family determined not to let fear define them. There were hard days, of course. Days where emotions ran high. Days where tears came before words. Days when uncertainty felt overwhelming. But there were also days full of humor, hope, and even joy. Days where the Walsh family laughed over tiny things, celebrated small victories, and reminded one another that they were in this together. And most importantly, they built a new kind of life, one shaped not by fear, but by gratitude, not by loss, but by connection, not by illness, but by love. Donna's journey continues, one step at a time. She faces each day with courage that inspires everyone around her. And Bradley remains her unwavering partner, her encourager, her protector, her biggest fan. Their story isn't about defeat. It's about resilience, about devotion, about the extraordinary power of choosing love again and again, no matter what life brings. And for anyone watching their journey unfold, one message shines brighter than anything. Love, real, steady, heartfelt love, can carry a family through even the most unexpected battles.